Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here with your weekly live reaction replay video. Now, before you click off because you don't want to watch a replay, if this video is up and if the description I received along with this replay is anywhere near accurate, this is going to be something you're going to want to sit through. Now, I know not everyone likes watching replays, but again, if what supposedly happens in this match happens, you're going to want to see it. So, this ship is the Tier 9 premium French battleship, the Jean Bart. The Jean Bart is essentially a turbocharged Richelieu. She has slightly more accurate guns, but the same 8 15-inch guns of the Richelieu. You get the reload booster, along with a slightly lower top speed than the Richelieu, but you still get that engine boost to kind of skedaddle you along the way quite nicely, along with a different secondary and AA gun setup. Other than that, it's got the same HP, same armor as the Richelieu, but she is at Tier 9. And because she is a slightly better tuned Richelieu, that makes her one of the more desirable premiums in the game. And a ship I would, of course, highly recommend you guys pick up when she returns during the Black Friday event for Black Friday in November. Now, today she's being driven by a fellow by the name of Wes. And she's in, pretty favorable matchmaking for him. It's a Tier 9 and Tier 8 game. So, kind of nice Tier 9 matchmaking where you aren't double up tiered in a super ship game. And he's over here heading on over to the A cap. It looks like most of the enemy team has gone to the C cap, with a decent chunk of the friendly team going as well. Opening salvo here from the Duncan coming into the Jean Bart, coming into our Jean Bart. By the way, if I didn't mention, this is a live reaction replay, so I'm sitting here watching this with you guys for the first time, so I don't know exactly what happens. I have an idea, because usually these replays have a mild-ish amount of detail. Some of them have a lot, some of them don't, about what happened. So it's like watching it together. And again, if what accompanied this replay in the email is anywhere near accurate, it's going to be a pretty wild ride. So, okay, so the Duncan shots missed him. Got an Azuma going over here as well. Matchmaking is also a little bit odd. Only one DD per side, which is usually not what you see. Okay, Azuma selling broadside. He got that first salvo off. Popped his reload booster, but the Azuma did go dark, so dang. Looks like he unfortunately wasted that reload booster. That is why I hesitate to use any of my consumables, because I'm that guy that, like in a video game like Skyrim, they give you a potion, and the game's like, oh, this is kind of a rare potion, so, be sure you use it wisely. I never use it, because I'm like, oh my god, I only have 20 of these things. What if I need, 20 all of a sudden in some boss fight? Also, looks like Wes isn't running a full 21-point commander. He only has 4 charges of his heal, and that was, I think, almost a minute timer on his fire there. So looks like he's got a commander he's still training up with a pretty interesting build as well. Got Fearless Brawler, though, because he has the quicker reload on his main battery guns, as you can see by the icon down there. They are already down 2 ships. They lost a Rune and another cruiser just now, before the 4-minute mark. Key right there eats a couple of pins, courtesy of the excellent French AP that the French battleships do have. Friendly Rune, manages to pick up a kill with the Zeton, so there we go. Key, though, ooh, and there's that Duncan again, selling broadside to Wes, getting out those 8 15-inch French guns, and there we go. Lovely strike there. Quad Citadel on the Duncan. My god, you can't be driving a Duncan like that. You don't have that great of side armor. But looks like his Mainz and his Bismarck, friendly Mainz, friendly Bismarck, are turning away from the A-cap. Sorry, proper English. There's torpedoes from the Key, whizzing on by Wes. Wes is bow in against an island, playing like a Des Moines. Not really how... He's a secondary build Jean Bart? What? Okay, this replay just got a lot more interesting now. Oh, that explains a lot. Okay, that's where his commander points be. Alright. So, let's watch the magic happen, fellas. Okay, so Wes is, again, playing like a Des Moines. This is really how you want to usually play the Jean Bart. Usually I build for main guns and play it like a very large cruiser, but Wes is being a little bit more aggressive here, again, with that secondary build. So that explains. I should have recognized that from the 10.5 kilometer secondary range of his secondary guns. Okay, So the enemy team took A and B already. Friendly team, you have a North Carolina color that's in the B cap trying to take it back. Enemy team does have an Enterprise, though, compared to the friendly team's Hornet. Both are pretty good CVs. Enterprise is a bit better. Enterprise used to be a lot better back in the day before it called a lot of the global changes and nerfs that came to CVs after the first CV rework. So I'd say the enemy team has a slight edge there with the CV. The friendly Hornet, though, you get those B-25 bombers, and that's like just a free 10k HE alpha damage and a couple of fires every time they drop their bombs. That's a lot of seagulls above this island right now at the A cap. Like that is a lot of birds. My ADHD is really showing. So if you look here, his team is pretty much abandoning West by the looks of it. The Bismarck and the Mainz are in full retreat. He does have a Littorio that's coming over. Look at the Bismarck might be turning back in, but I'm sure we've all been in this boat before. You know, you go to a cap, the friendly team gets a little glimmer of the enemy team, and they just run to the other side of the map. But it looks like the Mainz and the Bismarck, they are turning around and answering Wes's call for help. So, okay. No, good on them for turning back around. Look at them. Excellent. Okay, good response from his teammates. They're actually responding to his request for help. So, good on them. All right, North Carolina color is taking the B cap. Again, C looks not great. The one friendly DD is over by C by himself, and I think he's being spotted right now by the Enterprise's torpedo planes. Oh, look, they have an Odin on the enemy team. My guy, we're seeing all types of ships this match. Enterprise and an Odin. Ah, there's the key again. And West just pushed up just in time to catch him going broadside. Key launches his full broadside against West. Ooh, French armor doing French armor things right there. Knocks out his number 2 turret. That's unfortunate. So now the Jean Bar is having flashbacks of fighting Massachusetts back in the day. He pops his reload booster to get his one turret firing as fast as possible. I mean, hey, that is one way to do it. You're kind of making up for the DPM being lost there. Ooh, one of the Bismarcks go down, along with the Mainz getting dunked on by the Duncan. That is most unfortunate. Friendly team down 4 ships. The enemy team's 1 sunk battleship at this moment. 1 decent pin on the Key's side there. Turret number 2 is back in the fight. So what's his reload now with Fearless Brawler and Adrenaline Rush going? 19-second reload based on the Jean Bart guns, which means when he does pop his reload booster, he has an 8-second reload at this moment. Okay, so the Key, who I'm thinking is also a secondary build, turning back out. I don't think he'll get away this time, not with the Bismarck's shells assisting in Wes's murdering of the Key. Down to 85, and the Bismarck secondaries joint the kill. Oh, man. You know, a slightly different RNG roll, and that would have been Wes's kill there. Okay. So there's a Duncan, who we know is... Key Torps. I think he's good. He's just got to turn a little bit to the left. Just manages to finesse it. Beautiful. All right, so there's just a Duncan, I think, left over here at A. And again, this Duncan has eaten 4 Citadels, so his super heal can only help him so much now. Enemy team has taken the sea cap. The Adriatico, the friendly destroyer, is still alive at sea, so hats off to him. He's made it past the 5-minute mark. Friendly team is still down. 5 ships to the enemy team's... Okay, they managed to pick up another kill there, of course, the Key. So, yeah, this is not great. Okay, the Odin, the enemy Odin has pushed up. He's going to find the Johann de Witt here, along with the Hornet, if he makes it through that passage. Now, the friendly North Carolina color in B might be able to God slap that Odin if he can get around the island. But it looks like the North Carolina is just hugging the island. So, hey, what is this? Oh, it's the Flint. Oh, goodbye. Oh, that was so good. I was expecting those to overpin because, of course, but there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I was looking at the minimap, waiting to see what's going to happen with the Odin and the North Carolina. Man, that Flint thought he was going to do something. He really did, but nope, did not. All right, Dev Strike, first kill of the match for Wes. Looks like he's also going to get the A cap here. Friendly Johann de Witt does manage to pick up the enemy Fletcher, so that's good. That is their 1 DD for this match. So that is a good pickup for the friendly team. That'll limit the spotting abilities once the Cyclone does pass. I was about to say, you know, it limits their spotting, but the Cyclone's up, so now everyone's limited to 8 kilometers. Okay, the Odin has made it The Johann de Witt kind of just left, so now, well, the Odin just sunk the Johann de Witt, and I think the Odin's about to get the Hornet, because if he can get his torps off and let his secondaries chew on that Hornet, that's a dead Hornet. Alright, North Carolina Color does get the enemy Auckland down, though. Here comes the Duncan, 5 kilometers away, and more Citadels, Hornets down, along with the North Carolina Color. More Citadels to the Duncan, down to 3k HP. And the Odin did get the Hornet with his torpedoes, and the Auckland burned down the North Carolina Color. That sunk him. Okay, this should be a... Why is this Duncan showing so much broadside? This is... Okay, learn your lesson, bud. Don't show that much broadside to anything. Okay, but that is kill number 2 for Wes. It is now 3 enemy ships... I'm sorry, 3 friendly ships against 6 enemy ships. And one of them is still the Enterprise. The carrier is still up, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe the... Are the points reversed? Or are the points accurate? Let's see. That's one tick. Yeah, the points are reversed. So the red points you see up there are actually the friendly team's points. The green points are the enemy team's points. So Wes's team has 270 points. The enemy team has 673 points. Okay, dang. All right. So the Odin has seemingly just walked through the middle flank here, murdering the Hornet and assisting in the murdering of the friendly ships at the B cap. The Littorio and the Odin are duking it out, and Wes is trying to do a little bit of blind fire here, which if he pulls this off, I think he's a little bit too far forward. You can watch the tracers there. The red tracers there are coming from the Odin, because the Odin's running Lucians, because what German player is not going to be running Lucians on their ships? So he's trying to trace those back a little bit further. There. Okay, yeah, maybe if you're trying to you're trying to compensate with a little bit of lead. That looks a little bit better. Oh, the blind fire kill! That's what's up. That is what's up, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. Beautiful shot there, Wes. All right, so that's kill number 3 for Wes. Enterprise has found him. Focusing his AA on the Enterprise's planes, but the Enterprise is going after the Bismarck because, as every single CV player knows, German ship's AA is not that great, and there's a lot of ship there and a lot of free HP to be had. If I had to take a guess, I believe the Azuma is in the B cap, taking it for the enemy team. Although it's probably the Atlantico. It could be either one of them. I'm saying Azuma and Atlantico, but we should be about to find out here in a second. So the enemy team about to flip the B cap for themselves. So that's going to contribute to them getting an even bigger points lead here in a second. But I believe Wes is going to get in before they have a chance to cap it, actually. So that will contest the cap. They're about to get a nice little bump in points for getting the cap here. And there we go. So now they get 2 ticks every... they get 6 points every tick now instead of 3. Alright, so Wes is getting to the B cap and slowing on down. And, oh, it is the Atlantico. Atlantico is low, though. 9k. Gets a shot off. Alright. Atlantico gets a broadside shot off on West. However, Atlantico is not sunk. Secondaries do the work. It looks like he's forgetting to click on the Atlantico in order to get the boost to his secondary accuracy. Up. And then the Azuma. The Azuma pulls out in front of him. Alright. So this should be a dead Azuma. He got the secondaries going on the Atlantico now. Dead Azuma. Oh, no! Azuma goes down to 520 HP. Focuses his secondaries on the Azuma. And Enterprise has just sunk his Littorio. So the Azuma, that's my Discord, not yours. Azuma is sunk now. The Atlantico, however, is not. He got his broadside shot off on Wes. Alright. Okay, Atlantico still... Okay, Atlantico's angled, though. But I don't think it's really going to matter. Just got to get some AP into the superstructure. And there we go. That is Kraken Unleashed for Wes. Alright. Now the rune color is also in the cap. Enterprise is coming down on Wes at the moment. Oh, there's the Enterprise. Oh, he caught him. The team got too cocky. Oh, he's got the Star Trek camo too. All right, get him. Oh, and there's the Synop. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is a 3v2 right now. Bismarck did follow him into the cap. Bismarck is quite low. All right, Synop throwing some AP into his superstructure. Got a pretty good chunk there. He's on, he's on now? 21 planes shot down. Focusing the Enterprise first. You definitely want to get that down, because if you let that CV survive, any hopes of you winning the game are gone. He's also out of heals, and he's out of reload boosters, ladies and gentlemen. So whatever damage he takes now, he is stuck with. He has a secondaries focused on the Enterprise. They're chewing their way through the squishy armor that is the Enterprise's armor. Bismarck is down, courtesy of the Sinop. He's got one fire on him. He's letting it burn, holding that damage con. Probably see if he got any flooding here. There we go. Good call. Held the damage con for both the fire and flooding. Put that out. All right. Man, this Sinop, though, even if he deals with this Enterprise, that Sinop's still a problem. Enterprise is still alive. 3,000 HP. Sinop directly ahead. AP bombs didn't do too much to him there. Oh, man, what's he going to do here? It's 1v3 now. It's literally him versus the rest of the enemy team. Sinop throws his 16-inch shells right into his bow armor. Gets bounces there. Sinop gets deleted. Again, Soviet bias is not that strong. Rune is coming around. We can see his rear secondary guns focusing on him at the moment. Secondary is on the Enterprise. Double strike with the Sinop. Okay, Rune and a Jean Bar at 8,000 HP. What's going to happen here? Okay, that's a lot of broadside that the Rune is showing him. Enterprise is still getting on him with the HE rockets. Fire on the Rune. There we go. Oh my god! Oh, he dev struck the Rune. But because the enemy team had more points, they won. Oh no. That was intense, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. AA defense expert. 2 dev strikes. Confederate. Yeah, and then 2 double strikes because it's 2 dev strikes. Oh my god. Kraken and high caliber. Good lord. 320,000 damage. I wasn't even tracking his damage. He got 8 kills. He sunk 3/4 of the enemy team. I think that's the right math. Yeah, 3/4 of the enemy team, or like 2 there or something. He sunk most of the enemy team, my guys. I'm not a math teacher. 8 out of these 12 ships sunk, fellas. He did this. Look, he has more base XP than their number 2 player. The Chad Odin that just walked through the enemy team did beat him with 3,000 base XP, though. Good lord, that I'm going to have some time to recover from watching that. That was crazy indeed. I mean, like, man, if the enemy team was selling that broadside the entire time, how did all those friendly ships get sunk? Because the Rune was selling broadside to him, the Enterprise was selling broadside to him, the Duncan was like just trying to give him his HP. So that's crazy, Wes. My god. Yeah, so that's one of the craziest replays I've seen in a hot minute. So thank you so much, Wes, for sending that in. Made 1.1 million credits though. Again, tier 9 premium ship economy, go burr indeed. So guys, if you have anything this crazy, please send it in to the email linked in the description down below or below, and you can also send it into the replay channel on the community Discord. The link to the Discord is in the description down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday, wonderful rest of your week, and hope to catch you guys in the next one.